can't let you go. 'Cause every time I try, you find a loophole. I've been slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the South Pole. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road, it ain't almost there, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang, just like a I keep on spinning like a boomerang. You know exactly where to push or pull. And I am going mad just like you knew I would. You're reading me like an open book. You know me better than I ever thought you could. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road, it ain't almost there, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang. My head is spinning on my shoulders, so what's the use of trying, baby? All the ways they lead to you. You're like a magnet pulling me in. I run away, hit the road, it ain't almost there, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang, just like a I keep on spinning for you, like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang. You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings, but now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. Feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. Just take a hint, you got a free pass. Oh, try to hide it, but you had me from the get-go. Let me be frank, I'm not that complicated. If you need me, what's the use of playing games though? There's no denying what we want. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. Feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me.
And the lights are out and you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just hold me. Just hold me. Just hold me. Just hold me. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look.
All right, it's about that time. We're about 3 minutes away from kickoff here for Behind the Scenes on how to build a seven-figure business. I'm going to share with you our proven strategy for how you can achieve that. So hang on in. But before we begin, let's start with the Sparkle song.
Yeah, you better step into the light. Just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light. Just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
Welcome to Behind the Scenes. It's our bonus session for those who attended boot camp. And if you did attend boot camp, then we've had an amazing time together. And today you're going to have the opportunity to claim your second last badge to then be able to claim your certificate. I can see a few people have joined us inside of the Zoom room. Hey guys. Hi. All right. So if you have not seen boot camp, we did go through some pretty cool things. On day number 1, we spoke about not that. On day number 1, we actually did that one, the one proven client attraction funnel. And then on day 2, we spoke about the one winning offer. So they're around the wrong way, but that's imperfect action. Just showing you that I practice what I preach. Day number 3, we did the one way to sell. Day number 4, the one repeatable growth strategy. And day number 5, the power of one. So if you've missed it, you still have 2 more days to binge watch boot camp. But today we're here to give you a little bit of a look behind the scenes of what it takes to run a 7-figure business. So let's just dig straight in today, shall we? So here we are. How to build a 6 or a 7-figure business using the framework that we have created to create a scalable business that will actually give you back more time and freedom without all the tech stress, confusion, and overwhelm of just not knowing what to do. When you build a scalable business, you can do it without burnout. And today I'm going to give you a deeper understanding into how you can truly make and have financial freedom. I'm going to deep dive into all of the elements that create a scalable sales and marketing strategy. Now, I'm going to show you how you can make the ultimate shift from struggling to attract people online, feeling stretched too thin and not knowing what to do next, to actually creating a successful business with a proven framework that helps our clients scale to 6 and 7 figures. Now, we do have some homework for you to do so you can claim your badge. So stay till the end so you can find out what your homework is and then claim your certificate as being part of bootcamp. But what I ask from you now, and I want you to comment below that you have turned off all of your distractions, because we're going to stay focused, because I want you to walk away feeling that this time we spend together today is well spent. So turn off your cell phone, shut down your windows on your computer, close the door, grab a pen and paper, have your notes ready, and let's do this. Are you excited? Let us know in the chat below. Yes? Excellent. Awesome. All right, here we go. This is for you if you know you need a plan, you need a system that is in place so that you can start to make your business scalable. Or maybe this is you. You're desperate to scale, but you've been struggling because you're currently doing everything yourself. Maybe your growth has stagnated because you're doing so many roles, you're wearing all the hats. Or are you somebody who has just been hiring coach after course after course, and you still just can't seem to get any real traction, and you're just looking for a complete A to Z plan and not trying to piecemeal together lots of different programs? Or are you a high achiever? You're growth orientated, you're a driven entrepreneur, and you want a more balance between your life and your work. So let me know in the chat below, who are you? Are you A, you know you need a plan, right? So that you can scale your business? Or maybe you're B, you're desperate to scale, but you're still wearing all the hats. Or are you just sick of hiring coach after coach? Are you D, growth orientated, but you're looking for more work-life balance? So get out those tippy-tap fingers and let it rip. Let us know what you are. So we've got lots of A's. Yes, A's are coming in fast. We've got some D's high. Yep, between a C and a D. Awesome. Okay. You see, whatever the reason is for you being here today, whatever motivates you, you're here for a reason or you wouldn't have turned up. So I'm going to be here to fully support you. Now, before we dig in, I'm not sure if everybody knows who I am, but this is me. I'm Sally Sparks Cousins. I'm the founder of the Sparkle Class Academy and also the creator of the Freedom Funnel Formula. And I'd like to introduce you to my family. That's my daughter Shay and my husband Danny. And these are some photos of the two of us traveling around, well, the world really, filming for a TV show that my husband is a host of. We got a couple of fur babies and feather babies. And I am super lucky that my daughter has been able to grow up traveling around with us and the TV show, and I can take my laptop wherever we go. But the fact is, you're thinking, why should I even care about what you have to say. So let me give you some facts about me. I've created over 10 online courses. I've generated over 7 figures, and now I help other coaches scale their business using my proven strategy. Also, I'm a little crazy. I really believe in the power of using live video, and I went live for 365 days straight, and it showed me how powerful live is, because in that 12 months we grew from 2,000 followers to over 70,000 in only 12 months using the power of live. And it's attracted the attention of some really top industry influencers. I get now to work with people like Shalene, Amy Johnson. I think next week we're interviewing Pat Flynn. And in the next month, I'll be a guest presenter for eCam. And I'm actually going to Sydney today to be wined and dined and shown around head office. I can't wait. So as you can see, I've been able to use this model I'm going to share with you today. And all I'm asking you to do is just to model it, copy what I do, and add your own sparkle. You see, 90% of our clients, when we ask them why they are attracted to us, it's because they keep saying, you just keep popping up everywhere. And most clients have known us for at least 3 months or more before saying yes. That is the reason why, is because we keep our content coming up all the time to keep people engaged. And I now get to say no to clients that drain me, and yes to those who truly light me up. Now, can you imagine what it would feel like if you had the opportunity to say yes or no to who you wanted to work with? You could stop wasting time on social media. You could stop wasting time posting and hoping and praying that something sticks. And you actually would have clients knocking at your door, waiting and asking to work with you. And you're the one who gets to say yes or no. You see, when you create a business without feeling like you have to wear all the hats, you can grow a business without burning out. When you set up your sales and marketing systems in the right way, the investment in that system is worth more than your house. Right? That sales and marketing automation is the most powerful, most strategic way you can make impact in the world while growing both your income and your freedom, so that you can live your life on your terms. And do you want to know what the secret is? Well, I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to give you a path of how we've generated over 7 figures. We've grown a loyal, amazing team and a massive following of lifers. And I love a good plan and a step-by-step system. And I'm going to go through this 7-step path with you today. So first, I'm going to talk to you about the traction success path to freedom. Then we're going to talk about the power of one. And then I'm going to show you how to create an irresistible offer that is scalable. Then we're going to move into what is the fastest path to get people from cold to sold without you feeling all salesy, sleazy, and gross. Then we're going to talk about the 3 magical steps to true momentum. Then I'm going to tell you, if you want to work with me, what that entails. And if we have time, because I have a plane to catch, we will do some Q&A as well. Now, if you've got any questions along the way, please drop the letter Q in the chat box along with your question. It'll make it easier for me to recognize questions over you guys chatting with each other. And remember, we always have a most interactive person in chat award. So keep those comments coming. Are you excited to learn this secret? All right. So let's dig in, shall we? I want to talk to you about the success path to freedom. You see, what you want to do is, let me come back to you. Where's my little button? I want you to choose one thing and dial it in. You see, when we're building multiple things, multiple bridges, we are going to constantly be feeling like we're wearing all the hats. Because when you are building lots and lots of different funnels, what you're going to find is your time is stretched really thin between all of the different projects that you're running. And then you never seem to move out of building mode because you're always building something new. So what I want you to start to think about is what 20% of the work that you're doing is bringing you 80% of your leads and revenue, and choosing that one thing and dialing it in. Just imagine if you were to run the same lead attraction tool over and over and over again, that leads are constantly coming to you. Because see, what happens to most coaches is they go out and hustle. It brings them new clients. They get busy serving the clients that they have, and they stop trying to go out and get new leads. And what happens is when you're busy serving those clients, your leads are drying up, going cold, and then when you finally have served and helped those clients, then what happens is you've got to go back out and hustle again to find more leads. And to be totally honest with you, it is just not a sustainable way to run a business. You've got to constantly be trying to find new clients and then focus on serving. You need an automated sales and marketing funnel that is working in the background all the time so that you can focus on closing and serving those people that want and need your help. So are you committed to starting to set yourself up systems that's going to help you grow a scalable business? Yeah? It takes a little bit of time to set it up, but the great thing about automation is once it's done, it's done. And you never have to do that thing again. And automation is not just sending emails. It is way much more than that. So every time you are doing a task, I want you to ask yourself, can that thing be automated? And if it can, spend the time to automate it so you never have to do that job again. All right, now let's move into the second step. Right, we're going to start looking at setting up our automated systems and processes. And so that we don't overcomplicate things, we're going to talk about the power of one. Now, the power of one is making sure that you don't have too many things on the go at one time. So if we take a look here, let me just bring up my little notepad here for you. When we're talking about the power of one, what you're going to do is stop trying to attract everybody. So the power of one means that we're focusing on one thing. Okay, so one ideal client. Who is the most dreamiest, most fantastic, most amazing client you've ever had? And if you could clone them, what is it about them that makes them the best type of client? And we want to speak directly to those people. The second thing is you want one traffic source. Now, with your traffic source, there are lots of places you can go out to find traffic. Traffic sources are all your social media platforms. Now, posting on social media is not a strategy, okay? It's what happens after the post. That is the strategy. So you need to find one social media platform and go all in. So for us, it was Facebook. Now, when you think about Facebook, there's groups and pages and profiles and events and banners and profile pictures and so many things that you can learn about it. Maybe yours is Instagram. There's stories and reels and IGTV and tagging and the list goes on and on and on. Now, if you look at us over on Instagram, we've maybe got 2,500 people following us, maybe 700 over on YouTube. But if you look at us over on Facebook, we've got 118,000 people that follow my brand. And it's because we chose one thing and we went all in. Now, the same goes with your message. You need one clear message, right? One message that speaks clearly to your ideal client. Now, you may teach lots and lots of different things inside your program, but the message you put out to the audience needs to be very clear about one thing, and that's what brings us to the lead magnet. You see, the lead magnet is the thing that you get known for. I know this sounds a little confusing, right? Because people are like, but don't I want to be known for my course? You see, when people come to you, they're coming to you for something that they think that they need. But you will know that they need a lot more than the thing that they come to you for, because we're very good at what it is that we do. So, for example, people come to me and go, I need more money, I need more clients, I need more leads. No, you don't. You need a sales and marketing strategy. That's what you need so you can get what you want. If you're a weight loss coach, people will come to you and go, I would need to be fitter. I want to be healthier. I want to lose weight. That's not what they need. What they need is a diet plan, an exercise plan, so they can get what they want. So your lead magnet, don't confuse them with all of the things that they have to learn. The lead magnet is the thing that gets them to you so you can hear and show them what they need, and then show them that you can help them get what they think they need, and then show them what they actually really need. And it's your product, your service, your thing, your zone of genius, your inner sparkle. Right? Okay, so once you've organized that one lead magnet, then your one offer. So your offer is your program. Now, I have a rule with your program. You don't need 30 programs. You just need one program with one price and one payment plan. That's it. And if you're selling a program at $2,000 or more, you will be able, if you put all your attention on making that an irresistible offer, when people come to you, they're almost, they're an easy yes when they speak to you. So if you're trying to sell multiple offers, the message gets blurry. The lead magnets are all over the place. The ideal client's not quite sure if it's for them. And then the final thing you want to focus in on is the one way to sell. So how are you going to sell? You can sell in webinar, but I can tell you that a conversion in a webinar is around 2%. You can sell by speaking to somebody. Even if you aren't trained in sales, you just really love what you do, you should close around 20% with no sales training. To me, that's pretty good math, right? So I believe that if you're going to sell a premium price product that gives extraordinary value, that client will want to speak with you before they make that decision. And by the time they get to you, if you've done your job well, they're a very easy yes. It's just a really simple conversation. So I want you to stop trying to reinvent the wheel, create all the crazy, and focus in on one. Are you committed to do that? Yes? Focusing in on that one thing. Yes, Ellie, love it. Yes, yes, yes. Gets me so, so excited. All right. So let's talk a little bit about creating this irresistible offer. So if we come back over here to the whiteboard, what I want to talk to you about is your offer. So in your offer, you see we have this problem over here where this client isn't real happy, right? And they're looking for help. And over here is where we are. We've got the solution, right? We've got the solution. So they're standing here under the cloud. They're super sad. It's rainy. And you're standing here in the sunshine. And you're saying, hey, over here, just follow these steps. And you can easily have what I've got. Don't you want to experience life the way I have it? Don't you want to have the thing that I have? Look at me. Look how much weight I've lost. Look at the 7-figure business I've created. Look at this amazingness. And what we tend to do when we're putting our offer together is we start telling people how amazing it is on the other side. But when you put your offer together, you've got to remember that it wasn't that easy to get to the other side, and stop telling people and yelling at people and letting them think that it's super, super easy. What you want to do is you want to stop yelling over here. You want to walk on over. You want to get an umbrella. And you want to stand next to them and listen. Ask them, why do you keep getting stuck here? Or maybe they get stuck here. So as they're walking towards there, they're going to get stuck on things. And what happens when people get stuck? They want to jump over the pain point. But this is why you've got course junkies out there and shiny ball chasers, is when they get stuck, they quit, they give up. What else do? Right? They walk away. That's right. They go and buy another course. Yes. They blame others. Exactly. So when you walk over to them and you listen to them, you listen 80% of the time, then what you're going to discover is what they actually are looking for. Sure, you've got this big, bright, beautiful day over here, but it feels so far away. So we need to stand beside them and help them along the way. And when we have an offer that we can easily walk them through step by step, little lesson by little lesson, guess what we have here? A course. Your offer. These are modules and these are lessons. And your modules are the bigger hurdles that they're trying to get over. And these little lessons are teaching them little things so it gets easier when they jump over the bigger pain points. So we're building up their resilience. We're teaching them things. We're getting them to learn and then to take action and catapult over the various hurdles that they go. Now, you see, when you create your offer, it isn't about sticking everything in it. Because how many years experience do you have in your zone of genius? Let me know. You see, what I find when I help people build out their offers, it's not what you put in it that's the hardest part. It's what you leave out. That's the most important part, because people don't pay to learn your 15, like Ali, 20 years, like Sarah, worth of experience. They pay for speed. They want to get there quicker. And that's why I love pulling people's offers apart and putting them back together to simplify them. Because when you're in it, you have this urge and this need to share everything. So when I get to look at it, I just see the parts I need to know because I'm not in it like you. So let's now move on to step number 4. What is the fastest path from cold to sold? Live, baby. Live. Running live trainings. Now, I used to have ebooks, downloadable PDFs, evergreen webinars. I mean, you name it, I've tried it. And not just with me, but also with my clients over the years. And what I found was the highest converting lead magnet, the thing that gets people from cold to sold the fastest, is running little mini trainings. You get to turn up like you're a teacher in front of a classroom, share your knowledge, give them something actionable, and then invite them to your program. And those people that may join you the first time may not yet be ready. But if we continue to teach the same thing, keep our message clear, those people that are stalking and not talking right now just will say yes later on when they're ready, by you continuously showing up. Now, webinars, there's a skill to webinar, and I have found that starting out by running 3 to 5 day little mini trainings, doing them live, watching the expression on people's faces when they're with you live, watching their head nods, getting the feedback, improves your process, helps you attract the ideal client the right way, helps you get them from cold to sold faster than guessing, because it's real world experience when you're running a live training. And you've only got to turn up for like half an hour to an hour for a couple of days in a row, and then sit back and watch people book conversations with you, because they've got to spend time with you. They already feel like they're part of your little inner circle family once they've been through a training. Now, of course, the training itself has to have a framework, and we have that framework because you can't just turn up and teach and then it's the same as just posting on social media, right? You posting and just hoping something sticks. It's the back end strategy that's important as well. So how do you create the gap? How do you make sure they come back the next day? How do you seed the call and transition to the pitch without it feeling all pitchy? So there is a framework to it, but honestly, it's not rocket science. It's just a skill. And if you could stand up and talk to people for 10, 15 minutes about the thing that you love, you can teach live. You've just got to put a little tiny bit of back-end strategy in there to make it successful. All right, moving on forward from fastest path to cold to sold is the 3 magical steps to true momentum. All right, so let me share with you now. If you haven't heard me say this before, this was the defining moment in my business when I realized that this is what I needed to do. And that is to stop building multiple bridges and build one. My personal coach even got to meet Russell Brunson, and she asked him, what makes the difference between a 6 and 7 figure business? And he said, the guy that sees funnels all day, every day, says if you look in the back end of a 2 Comma Club award winner, they have one funnel, not multiple. So they've built it once. Now, I'm not going to get the two comma club award because I don't use ClickFunnels. I should get one, but I don't. Then once you've built that foundation, all you have to do is measure and optimize the process. You see, once you've built it, you get to do it on repeat and just get better and better and better. I like to call this the Snowball Effect. Okay, this is where it was actually named after a Greek prisoner who was given the task of pushing a rock up a hill only to have it roll back down on him. And he'd have to do it all over and over again. So this is called the Sisyphus Effect. And what it is when you are continuously involved in activities that feel and seem urgent but are actually unimportant. And if you stop just being busy for the sake of busy, and you stop and create the snowball effect. Now, this, when it comes to marketing, is described as a campaign that builds over time. But just like a snowball, once it's in motion, it starts to accelerate and it continues to build. But also, like a snowball, you have to build a really strong foundation so that the campaign just doesn't crumble apart. And this is why when I say you only need one lead magnet, you will gain true momentum by relying on the snowball effect. You see, I used to go to bed, or I still go to bed. I used to not go to bed at the end of the day when I first started until I had 10 emails, which are 10 brand new humans who are a little interested in what I do. So I want to share with you some math and show you, let's even be more conservative. What if it was just 5 new emails a day? That's 35 new emails a week. These are humans looking and needing help. And then that's 140 new emails in a month. So let's do some math on that. If you were to run a live event and you had 50 people give you their email address, statistically, 2 of those people should say yes. Okay? And if you just, I'm like being so conservative here, if you had a product worth $1,000, that's $2,000 in sales. I wouldn't quit my job over it, but it's a good start. Now, let's say the second time you run an event, you don't do anything different. You just attract another 50 people. So now you've got 100 people. So you'll get around 4 sales, which is about $4,000 for that live training event. Now, the third time you run it, hey, you've learned a few new things. You've found a traffic source that's working really well. And now you've got your original 100, you've brought in another 100, which will give you 8 sales, which is now an $8,000 live event. And then in the 4th month, you do it again. You start with 200. Again, you don't even try that hard and just go and get the 100 like you did previously. Now you've got 300 leads, which should give you approximately 12 sales. Now you have a 5-figure month. Now, I was so conservative there. Remember I said that 5 leads a day was 40 in a month? I started with 50 for the month, so it's just over 1 and a bit leads a day. So you can see when you start from zero with no money, but you focus just on one strategy and you dial it in, choosing that one thing and dialing it in, you will get to 5 and 6-figure months before you know it. So it isn't a matter of what it is that you do. Okay, whether you're teaching people how to make banana bread, or you're giving them tips on Excel, or you're training dogs, or you're trying to help people lose weight or apply for their dream job. It doesn't matter what the actual thing is that you help people with, because you're already good at it, or you wouldn't be pursuing this as your dream career. What makes successful people different from those that just never quite make it is a belief in yourself. Believing in your abilities to just do it. Say yes and figure out how. So which of all of these things that we've covered today are you most excited about? What is the thing that gets you the most pumped up to take action on right away? Dialing in one thing. Yes, it's always the one thing, right? Less confusion. Exactly. Less confusion. You see, so far we have covered how to have a lead magnet that converts, cold to sold fast, how to make sure your messaging is clear, how to create an irresistible offer so by the time people come to you, it's an easy yes. When you know who your dreamiest client is, you focus in on that one traffic source and really dial in how you sell your product, you can truly create a 6 and 7 figure business so much faster than you probably thought you could before this training started. And honestly, you can take everything that we've taught you here in this training and through bootcamp, and you can take action and get results. We have seen it. And for those of you who are ready to do that, we are rooting for your success. We truly want you to go out there, make more money than me, be more successful than me, transform other people's lives. But also for those who want to skip over the trial and error and you want to get there faster and use our proven system, well, the solution has arrived. And it's called the Freedom Funnel Formula. The Freedom Funnel Formula is the complete step-by-step system that we have created that helps our clients get to 5 and 6 figure months in record time. And this program is different to any other program that you will see out there because it is not just a course. It is a complete roadmap. It is a click-by-click system. It is a whole team in your back pocket supporting you with tech overwhelm, mindset struggles, all the things. Plus, you get my eyes, my coach's eyes, all your messaging, your offers, your funnels, your tech setup, and sexy numbers, baby. Bring me those sexy numbers. We help you to measure and optimize. And in record speed, you will be dialing in that sales and marketing machine that will get you to 6 and 7 figures. Now, let me share with you what the Freedom Funnel Formula looks like. So this is the Freedom Funnel Formula, and it is made up of a couple of major steps so that within 3 months, you will have a working client attraction sales machine that is feeding you leads and getting you sales. So let's take a closer look at this. So first, what we do here is we plan it. First, we dial in your messaging to make sure that you're 100% clear on who your dream client is. So this will be done using a series of interview questions. And we will give you the interview questions so you don't need to worry about what to say. But we use those words here. We use the words in this section to write all of your sales, marketing, emails, landing pages, sales copy, and so much more. The rule is if they don't say it, neither do we. And I'll show you how to find people to interview, so don't worry if you're concerned what to say. And the most important part is a lot of our clients get clients doing this first project. Because by the time you finished interviewing people and you've listened more than you've spoken, they feel so seen, heard, loved, and appreciated. They're asking how to work with you. And I have a number of clients that have gotten their investment back in full just with the very first project. I want to introduce you to a girl called Erica. Well, I don't have her picture here actually, but Erica 12x'd her investment with us in 4 weeks just by dialing in the messaging. The second step we move into is the design it phase. So once you're in the design it phase, what we're doing is together we're helping you make sure that your offer is irresistible. By working with the roadmap, we help you lay out exactly which of the things are real hurdles, modules, and what are the client steps to get them over those hurdles, which is the lessons, right? And we take them from that pain point, that problem, through the rain, walking beside them, right through to the bright, sunshiny day. And by the end of this is a session you do directly with myself. It takes a couple of hours, but you will have your offer mapped out, irresistible. And you'll be something that you can be so super proud of. And you'll be confident knowing that when people buy your offer, it is designed for them, covering everything you've learned throughout the interview process. But once you complete it, this program itself will be worth more than the house you live in. It's the thing we can now sell on repeat. Now we have your offer. We then want to fully map out your client attraction machine. So once you've done that, we'll move into building your client attraction machine. You'll choose a really small piece of your offer and we will teach that live. And that will be your client attraction machine. And this also includes how to teach to sell. Okay, it's not just a matter of posting and hoping something sticks and teaching and hoping something sticks. We give you the framework in how to teach or serve to sell. Then while you're mapping that out, we're setting up all your tech, writing your emails, your templates, your resources, and we'll have that all built in record time so that we can make it as simple and easy as possible. And that way we get to do what we do all day, every day for you. And you're able to focus on the training, the thing that only you can do. No more getting stuck with perfectionism and procrastination with our easy to follow system. Now, if tech scares you, don't worry, because we're going to look after it so that you can earn while you learn. And everything is plug and play ready. All you have to do is tweak the text. Seriously, we send it even with your own colors. So the thing we hear most about our clients at this stage is though, oh my God, that was so easy. But they have to trust the process because we know how to build it and build it once and be done. And before you know it, you will have an automated marketing machine of your own. Then we move into the fill it stage. This is the fun part. Now you've got your tech stack ready, right? You are now filling your funnel. You will choose your traffic source that you want to fill it, whether it's organic, paid, joint ventures, podcast tours. We'll discuss with you, based on your audience, what we believe is the best strategy to fill your event. And that way, you'll be able to see all of your work come to life as you run your first messy live event. Now, before you go live, it can be a little daunting, so we'll have a session together to make sure that you're feeling super confident. We always have a team member or somebody try to come along and support you. Even the community members inside our program go along and support you during launch. We encourage you. We create a really cool vibe inside of your event so that the participants start to engage, because we model what we want the participants to do, and the other clients are in there helping at the same time. It's amazing to watch. And you'll finally have a system and a process that's working. It's attracting your ideal clients so that you can grow a repeatable strategy. And then you've got to sell it, right? So once you move out of your launch, you've then got to sell it. How to have conversations that can convert. That's what we help you with. And also a sales machine that doesn't let leads fall through the cracks. So we will give you the scripts, the templates, and how to sell without feeling salesy, sleazy, or gross. And if you're bad or feel uncomfortable at having sales conversations, record them. Bring them to me. Let me help you improve on what it is that you're doing. And before you know it, once you've had the right sales training, you will sell with confidence. You'll be able to overcome objections with ease because you will no longer have the fear of selling. You will believe, and it is, selling is helping. Because when somebody says yes, they're saying yes to them, and you get to help them. You see, selling isn't rocket science. We're not born with the skill. However, it is a skill that we can all learn. All right, by the end of this part of the training, you will fall in love with selling. I love it because selling truly is helping. And then this allows me to step into my zone. Sexy, sexy numbers. Woo, baby. Gets me so excited. I get to look at your sexy numbers. Myself and my team of coaches will review your data and we will help you to make informed decisions of where to plug the holes. Where do you need to increase your sexy numbers? So when we run your next live event in 6 to 8 weeks, we've made improvements in the system. Once you've done the first live event, you'll be on your way to your first 5 or 6 figure month. And this will happen within the first 2 to 3 months of you joining us. If you get all that work in, we can just sit back and just keep doing it on repeat. Even if you're not a numbers person, you have nothing to fear because that's my zone of genius. Bring me those sexy numbers, baby. Because I want you to earn while you learn. The best part is you'll never have to build again from scratch. How cool, right? You'll finally be able to move out of building phase and into measuring and optimizing. This is called the growth and scaling stage of your business. Now, you also get loads of support. You've got not just some online resources, the entire program, but my entire team in your back pocket. There's daily mentoring from different experts and specialists. Depending on what phase you're at, you might need help from our mindset coach, money coach, confidence coach, LinkedIn specialist, tech mentor, sales and marketing strategy, messaging, copywriting. You know, and if I don't have a specialist and you want somebody that's not in our team, I'll go and hire one and bring them in. Plus, at each stage as you work through, you actually submit everything for us to review. Because we do this all day, every day, that we know what works and what doesn't. So we help you skip over the guesswork and go in strong with your message, your offer, and also your lead magnet, your live event. With Team Sparkle as your lifeline in your back pocket, together we'll dial in your sexy numbers and we'll get you to 6 and 7 figures within the 12 months, easy. There will be no more shiny ball chasing for you. No more course after course trying to kind of piecemeal everything together. No more time wasted not knowing what to work on, how to work on it. You will finally be able to get traction and that complete roadmap. And before you know it, you will be hiring staff and hiring yourself out of the jobs that you don't want to do. That's what I do. Never feel like a lonely solo entrepreneur again. You'll never be left spinning your wheels alone. You'll have a clear direction. And the best part is the Voz. What is the Voz? Well, the Voz is a place where you can come and there is a team member in there 8 hours a day, 4 days a week, and you can just ask questions. No more waiting for somebody to reply to an email. Just jump into the Voz, baby, and ask. We have clients that have been with us for years that just hang out in the Voz. You can even ask them questions if we're sleeping. So we have such an amazing community, but because of that, there is limited amount of spaces because we do a lot of building. We do a lot of reading and reviewing and checking. We are your team in your back pocket. So therefore, we can only bring on a limited amount of people due to the amount of love and attention that we give each of our individual clients. So if you truly want to build a sustainable, scalable business and you're ready to get there fast, you're growth orientated, you're action driven, and you are a go-getter who truly wants to go out there and transform other people's lives, then I invite you to book a call. Book a call so that you can have a conversation with me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look through your systems, your funnels, and I'm going to let you know whether or not I believe that you would make a good fit for this program. You see, we don't say yes to everybody. We've actually said no to more people than we've said yes to this time around. Because you've got to be growth orientated and you have to be driven to want to be successful so you can start to hire yourself out of the jobs that you don't want to do. So if that is you, then I invite you to book a call. We have a client here who literally has been with us now for over 3 years, and she has left you a little message.
Hey, boot campers, my name is Aline, and I am so excited for you guys to be part of this experience. I had the opportunity to work with Sally and the entire Sparkle community for a number of years now, and it has been one of the best decisions that I made in my business. I remember the Friday night that I was sitting at my computer. It was in, I think, January. A number of years ago, and I was debating as to whether or not I was going to make the investment, because it is an investment, in working with Sally. And I spoke with my husband about it. I was like doing the pros and cons and all the different things. And I just had this strong desire to take the next step in my business, and I couldn't figure out how to get there. And when I connected with Sally, she showed up at the right time in my life and really helped to scale my business and grow it in a way that I know I would not have been able to do on my own. She helped me to get a lot of the infrastructure set, and just made my time in my business so much more valuable. I was able to have such greater impact. So I am forever grateful for the work that Sally has helped me to do in my business, and just the amazing leader that she is. She sets the tone for what is possible in entrepreneur world, and I love being around her energy. I love her compassion. She steps right up and has that same passion about you achieving your goals in your business. So congratulations on being part of boot camp, and whatever Sally says to do, do it because it works. It works. If you're kind of like on the fence, wondering whether you should do it or not, I personally would say go for it because it has made such a difference for me. And I am so grateful for Sally and the entire Sparkle team. It's now allowed me to be a mompreneur, as you can hear my little one in the background now. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful time in boot camp. Gotta go.
She's amazing, our beautiful Aline. She had the very first Sparkle baby inside the Sparkle world with our clients. She came in and said, I want to be earning enough money that my husband and I, we can start a family. And she was able to achieve this. So if you're sick of trading time for money and you're sick of doing course after course, then this is the program for you. If you don't want to hire another coach, you want to get a whole team, then this is the program for you. Or even maybe you're just intrigued. You're just intrigued by how you could simplify your systems with the power of one. You can finally create a 6 and 7 figure business. Then I invite you to book a call because I want to ask you a question. If not now, when? If what you're doing right now is not working and you continue to do the same thing, what's going to change? And if you don't choose something different, what are you going to ask yourself or say to yourself in 12 months' time from now if you don't finally start thinking, I need a strategy? I can't keep hoping and praying. You can only manifest so much. You need action and you need a strategy. But this is not for you if you are trying to run a business on a shoestring budget. You are going to need software to run your business. All of your 6 and 7 figure business owners out there all have software running and managing their business for them. It's not necessarily the software that makes them successful. It's utilizing the software to its fullest capabilities. And this is not for you if you expect that we're going to do all the work. I cannot turn up and teach for you. I cannot take your sales calls. You will have to learn how to do those bits yourself, but mostly everything else, we can give you a hand in that. And we don't work with excuse makers. We want you to be self-aware enough to realize that the person that's holding you back today is you. If something's not working in my business, I don't blame anybody but myself. And you need to be ready to step forward and take responsibility. Let's build a successful business together. I'm really good at what I do all day, every day, and so is my team. So allow us to help you get back time so you can do more of what you do. I want you to introduce you to another amazing client. Her name is Erin. She came to us without a social media, had 0 Instagram followers, 0, and now has people lined up to interview for months in advance over on her Instagram account. Let me introduce you to Erin, who's just been with us for a few months.
Sales and marketing school has definitely helped with regard to the challenge because well, first of all, it gives step-by-step process of how to do everything. And I need my hand held because there's always questions. And Sally just does such an amazing job of really being patient and kind of almost anticipating where we're going to get stuck and answering questions before they're even an issue, and with all the tech stuff. But also the challenge itself feels so, I see this big picture of how this is going to bring in clients, and how, as I was creating it, I saw the building blocks. So the challenge brings in, they start the process of bringing in people, but then they lead to potential clients through the VIP sales, and that leads to the webinar, and that leads to the sales funnel of the bigger items. And that process is so much more elaborate than just a PDF. So that you're not really, you get an email, but you don't get engagement. And so with the challenge, you get engagement, and the step-by-step process and all of the details of how to create the web page and the content, and even the ideas of how to, what your challenge is going to be. Sally helps with all of that. And it's just been such a huge part of building my business. And it's been really exciting to see it develop. And I'm excited to see where it goes from here.
She's so beautiful. Awesome. All right. So I do have, if you're on the fence right now and you're like, should I even book this call? Well, let me incentivize you to, let's have a chat. Okay. If you book a call today and then we decide you're a good fit and you decide that you want to move forward and work with myself and my entire team, then I'm going to buy you a session with Jackie. And this is only available until I end this call. If you book this today and we decide to move forward together, I'm going to purchase this session. Now, Jackie is a world-leading profiler. She works with some truly amazing, huge companies that we can't all talk about. But she'll give you this 36-page report on your profile. You'll get clarity on what advice you should take, or what things you should leave, or what opportunities you should say yes to and no to. Because when you know who the right role models are for you to follow, you will understand how you generate wealth. You see, Oprah generated wealth very, very differently than, say, Warren Buffett. And when you understand how your customers, your family, and how that all links together into building a world-class team, it allows you to work in your flow. That's when you're working and all of a sudden the time just disappears. You've gotten lots done and it didn't even feel like work. And all of this, she will do this profile for you so that you can get this winning formula and implement it into the way you do business. Now, Jackie is a confidence and money coach. She is top in her field. She lives in Sydney, and I'm actually getting to give her a cuddle tonight because I'm flying to Sydney. But she's had the last 10 years, over a decade, focusing in on human behavior and a performance consultant. So yeah, you're going to love that session. So if that's of interest to you and you're an action taker, book that call today, because you're here maybe because you're sick of feeling like you're going to burn out and you're spinning too many plates. Or maybe you're sick of feeling like you're chained to your computer, no time to spend with your family, or you've just been struggling to scale because you're doing everything yourself. I mean, if you're already busy, how are you supposed to scale when you're already time poor? If tech overwhelms you, or maybe you get stuck in imposter syndrome or perfectionism, you don't need to worry because we're here for you to help me. Tell me what to do next. Sleepless nights worrying about starting this dream. Will it ever be successful, or will it ever be real? Maybe you just got a fear of like, I'm sitting here at my computer now. What should I actually be working on? Is it the right thing that's actually going to give me traction? So book yourself a call. Seriously, you've got nothing to lose and a little bit of time with me, and you can build it, measure, and optimize. So if you head to that link, you'll be able to scroll through the page and find yourself an appointment time. There will be a questionnaire that you need to fill out. That will allow us to make a determination even if you qualify for the call. So fill out the questionnaire and we'll let you know whether or not you proceed to the next round, and then book yourself that call. You showed up here, you're still here watching now, probably because you are busy and you just want a way to be less busy. Maybe you're feeling stuck. Your business isn't making any money and you're just not sure why. Or you're tired and exhausted of constantly creating content and not getting any traction. and you just want more time and freedom. And that's why you started your business in the first place, right? You want more time and lifestyle freedom. And if you're just intrigued and you want to know how, just book a call. And if you've got any doubts, don't worry, because I know that if you have an idea, I'm going to let you know if it's scalable or not. So book a call and I will use my proven system to let you know if I believe your system is scalable. And if you're thinking to yourself, I just don't know if it's the right time, if not now, when? Do you want to be looking back in 6 months' time saying, I wish I had done that thing? And let me tell you, our prices are going up in January. So if you really want to have a good saving, I would be booking the call now. If you don't have a big social media following, well, you met Erin, right? Because we have loads of ways to be able to get you in front of different people, whether it's cold audiences from joint ventures, Facebook groups, podcasts, and so much more. And like here's Erin's profile a couple of months in, and she's already got an amazing following, and she's got interviews booked months in advance with people in her niche, and she's getting in front of their audiences, advertising what it is she does. If the tech scares you, don't worry. We do it for you and then let you learn while you earn. And if you're not sure if people won't buy your offer or if the investment might be too far out of reach, well, we have an ROI guarantee for starters. If you don't make your money back, I'll work with you personally. But Erica, she earned her investment back in 4 weeks, but didn't just earn it back, she 12x'd it in 4 weeks. She said it's the best investment in her business ever. Now, I don't know where you may think, where do I start? Don't know what to do. That's where we come in, baby. Small steps. You just need to work through the formula. It works. I am so confident that it works that we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can come in, try the system on, do the things we show you to do, and if you get through the first 30 days and you've done all the things that we've shown you to do and you think, I don't feel good with this marketing strategy. It doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't align with my values. It doesn't feel comfortable. I don't see it's going to be a success. Let us know. We'll refund your money. You can't come in and sit on your hands in 30 days go, don't want to be in now. You've got to try the thing on. You've got to try it on for size. But if you love it as much as our clients, you won't regret it. So book yourself that appointment. Honestly, small steps, all of these amazing steps that you will go through, and you will go to your first 100 leads, right? Here, you'll make your first $1, and then you'll be at 1,000 leads, 10,000 leads, your first 10,000 month and beyond, right? We don't allow you to build anything different until you hit your 10K. Then we can plug in a little different system, maybe a webinar into your 3-day training. But we want to dial it in and know it just becomes math. Sexy math. So book yourself that call. You've got nothing to lose. And we also have a prize draw for everybody who has been part of bootcamp and has done all the homework. So let me head on over to our wheel spin for today. So for those people who did all of the introduction posts and that inside of bootcamp, this is our prize draw for that one. Let's find out who our winner chicken dinner is. Yay, it looks like we got Amy. Amy, congratulations. Now, for the Sparkle fans, these are the people that have liked us on the socials, maybe done a little share. You get an entry into the prize draw. So let's spin the wheel. Sadler. Congratulations. All right. Now, the first prize, they get a Heather collection, which is a whole suite of Canva designs, and the Sparkle fans get 33 motivational Canva templates. Now, let's move on to the homework, guys. Everybody who has submitted up to day 5's homework, let's spin the wheel. Now, this person is going to win themselves a social media planner so they can be more effective with their time. And also, yay, Donna! So also, this planner will also help you track those sexy, sexy numbers. Now, also, the live challenge. Everybody who's done the live challenge, you're all in the wheel. And let's find out who our winner is. Yay, Shasta! Woo! All right, guys. So that is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for boot camp and today for behind the scenes. I hope that you all are going to take action now. Move forward. Congratulations to Amy, Andrea, Donna, and Shezda for today's prizes. All you need to do is to message your coach. Send a message to your coach and let them know that you have won a prize. They will arrange to send that information off to Joyce, who will unlock your prize for you. Now, if you are somebody who is ready to stop struggling, ready to scale to 5- and 6-figure months, grow a 7-figure business, and you want a team, the Sparkle team in your back pocket, I invite you to book yourself a call today, and not only will you get to speak to me, if you decide to join us, I'm going to buy you a session with Jackie, our amazing wealth coach. I hope that you've had an amazing day, and you need to know what to do for your homework now, right? To claim that badge. Well, it's pretty simple. What I want you to do for everybody who's been part of boot camp and here in behind the scenes, I invite you to please go and leave a testimonial inside of our Facebook group that you've been attending in. Write a testimonial. Let us know what you enjoyed most about boot camp, what you would say to somebody who's thinking about doing boot camp. Now, you can either write it or go live, right? Because that's what we've been doing. We would love for you to share, when you started this boot camp, what you expected and how it has changed your perspective on how to run your business. So if you could do that, that's a way what we call paying it forward, a little sparkle love for this free live event that we've been running for you. And then take a photo of your post and submit it to claim your second last badge. Tomorrow, we have office hours. Now, get this. I'm going to be in Sydney. I've been invited up to a special event with Canva. And with Canva, I'm going to be in their head office. They're going to give me lunch and cocktails and lots of fun things. I think there's about, a dozen people that have been invited to this special event. I'm so excited. I can't wait for it. And I will be running office hours tomorrow in Sydney, probably from my phone, answering questions. So if you have any questions, please DM your coach. Send a message to your coach, and we're going to line up all of the questions that anyone, if you're a fence sitter and you're not sure about the program, message your coach. We'll get all those questions together, and if you attend live tomorrow, we'll even answer them on the live. But come tomorrow for office hours. We're going to shut the door in the next 48 hours for applications. We're still doing interviews for the program. We've already accepted 4 people into the program, so we're getting close to capacity now. So if you don't want to miss out on this opportunity, get in before the price goes up and all the things. I urge you to book an appointment. You've got nothing to lose. All right, guys. As always, I'm going to have to make a dash because I got to get ready for Sydney. Thank you, everybody who joined us inside of the Zoom room. And hi there, people who decided to come into Zoom today. How are you all? I hope you got some key takeaways from today. I truly look forward to speaking with you all. Ali, I saw you on my calendar. I'm so excited. And I've been watching all your videos. You're a ray of sunshine. I can't believe you're awake. What time is it there? 1 o'clock. She's amazing. All right, I can't wait to chat with you. All right, guys, as always, never let anyone dull your sparkle. Make sure you get at least one income-producing activity done each and every day. And let's dance this one on out. Woo! A bit of sparkle song to count us on down.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.